Hello again, everybody. This is Dan Clouser, and welcome back to the Journey of My Mother's Son podcast. I'm joined again with my beautiful wife, Sandy, as we talk about our trek out west. And last time we talked about this, we were in Kentucky. We're now picking up in St. Louis, Missouri. We spent my birthday in St. Louis, Missouri. Stayed at a campground that was essentially a glorified parking lot, but was actually very efficient for us. It was a mile and a half from the Arch. It was actually in East St. Louis, Illinois, the DraftKings Casino RV park. And again, it was a glorified parking lot, but it did a job for us. It was really perfect location.
Too much of a campground.
No, it was, like I said, it was a glorified parking lot, but
yeah,
it made for a quick Uber drive to the Arch. So we went to the Arch. Didn't really know what we were getting into.
Learned the history of the national park there. That is a national park at the Arch.
Yeah. Should have had advance tickets to go up in the Arch. So we got to the window, thinking we could just walk up, buy tickets. They told us they were sold out for the day. And they were sold out for the next day as well. We were only staying until Monday. However, then the lady next to the woman that was waiting on us actually asked how many tickets we needed, and we told her 2, and someone had just brought back 2 tickets for the 7 o'clock ride, I guess you could say.
Right in the pod up to the top of the Arch.
Yeah. So we ended up getting free tickets on my birthday to go up in the pod for the Arch. So I don't remember what time that was. It was around 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And we didn't have enough time.
I think it was the last one that they were going to have go up or close to it.
But when we got the tickets, we had time to kill. Not enough time to go get something to eat. So we went through the museum in the Arch, which was pretty cool.
We should have known. We didn't know until we were in the museum how much detail they had for sightseers to look at.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Then we went up into the Arch, and we had our own pod, which was cool. They say they can fit 5 people in those pods.
There's no way.
I don't know how. Definitely not 5 people my size.
Well, even so, you still don't have leg room. There's no way. And it takes 3, not quite 4 minutes to go up.
Yeah.
And 4 minutes to go up, and about 3 to come down.
Yeah, it was very cool. I don't know what I expected when we got up there. Didn't really have any idea what we were getting into, but it was really cool. Took the pod up, got out there, took a ton of pictures from the Arch.
We're talking the top of the Arch.
Yeah.
The very top. There's little windows that you can look out.
Yeah, we could see Busch Stadium. There's a Cardinals game going on, so that was pretty cool. And then we went down and we walked to a barbecue place. We wanted to get barbecue for my birthday. As it turns out, they were sold out. So we ended up going back to the casino and having dinner at the casino, which was still, it was nice. Good, but it
took away what you wanted.
Yeah. So that was fun. And then the next day we Ubered back into town again for a little bit. We did have lunch at the barbecue place.
We also had the National Ice Cream Day. That was on Sunday, so we did Uber to find an ice cream place.
Yeah.
I kind of backtracked there, but
had some good ice cream, and from there we went to a regular campground, a KOA, west of St. Louis, just off of Historic Route 66. Spent 3 days there because I had to record some podcasts, and that's when things were really starting to get hot. So when I wasn't recording podcasts or editing podcasts, we were in the pool for the most part.
Right.
And then from there we went to Branson, Missouri. And we were in Branson for 4 days.
It's a nice town. It's
Yeah.
a lot of touristy, but it's still nice. They have lots of shows, and we
Yeah.
did take in that one show, a dinner showboat cruise type thing in the lake.
Very cool. Very
nice.
cool. We also did a alpine mountain roller
That's right.
coaster,
We did.
which was really cool.
Yes.
We stopped at the College of the Ozarks, had dinner there, which, again, some of
our expectations, we didn't know what to expect, and then someone suggested it.
Yeah, one of our other full-time friends, Gil and Cindy Martin, actually suggested we go there. We went and had dinner. It was really cool.
We walked around the campus. It's amazing. It's a beautiful place, and it's amazing.
Yeah, there's no tuition on this campus. All the students work for their tuition, essentially, which is a really cool concept. So all those kids graduate college debt-free, which is completely different than just about any other model in the country. I think we'd read there are 7 schools total that do that. Sandy, is that right?
I think that's what I had read.
Yeah, so it was pretty neat. From Branson, we went to Kansas City, Missouri. Just spent the day in Kansas City. Went to the Negro League Baseball Hall of Fame. Not Hall of Fame, just Negro League Baseball Museum, which, again, was super, super cool. And then we got barbecue again.
Because Dan wanted to try all these different barbecues to rate them.
Yeah, so we were able to get St. Louis barbecue, Kansas City barbecue. In the past, we had, Houston barbecue. We've had Memphis barbecue, and my own personal opinion is that Memphis barbecue has a slight nod above the others. They're all great, but my personal opinion is Memphis has a slight edge on the others that we've been able to experience so far.
Mm-hmm. I like a sweeter barbecue. I don't like that. Oh, I guess it's a tart or a mustardy or something, vinaigrette type thing.
Yeah,
I'm into the sweeter.
And then after Kansas City, we just made our trek across Kansas, and again, it was hot. We stayed our first night in Kansas in a Cracker Barrel parking lot in Topeka. Wasn't terribly, terribly hot that night. We were going to boondock the next night, and just the heat was so unbearable. We decided to, I guess when we stopped for lunch, we decided to look for a spot on RV Parky to stay, and we ended up staying at the Ellis City campground, just out of the blue. It was a little city park that we ended up stopping at. Just had electric and water hookups, but we were able to get the air on and kind of just relax and kick back for the night before we were heading to Goodland, Kansas for a couple days. So the next day we went to we stopped in Oakley on our way to Goodland, Kansas at the Buffalo Bill Visitor Center, which was pretty cool. Had some information on there on Buffalo Bill and Annie Oakley.
Right.
And then
it was just nice to get into air. We were allowed to take Uke, and so of course,
you did all kinds of exploring.
We actually did learn some things from the lady that was at the visitor center working.
Yeah. And then once we got to Goodland, we checked out the giant easel of the Van Gogh sunflower painting. It's 24 foot by 36 feet. Really cool. I'm a big Van Gogh fan. So it was pretty neat to see that. And Kansas is the sunflower state. So I guess that's kind of why Goodland decided to put that
probably
there.
More than likely. And there's sunflowers all along the side of the road that I don't know. I know birds carry seed, but there's just sunflowers all over.
Yeah. So Goodland was similar to our stay in West St. Louis, where we spent most of the time in the pool because it was
Yeah.
so hot. We were 100-degree temperatures the entire time
Although when we
at
left,
that point.
when we left Kansas, we did go to that sunflower. It was supposed to be the highest
Mount
point.
Sunflower, the highest point in Kansas. It
was on someone's property, and they just made this little monument type thing, just handmade, nothing fancy.
Yeah, it was
was
like
nice.
4,400
It
feet.
was nice though to
But-
see that.
It's not like a mount like you would think a mount. It was just the highest point in Kansas. So you
Kansas
looked
is
around and it was just
flat.
fields all around you. So it wasn't like you were looking over a big overlook. And from there we made it into Colorado, and we'll save Colorado for another show, because we've done so much in Colorado. But we just wanted to give a real quick update here on what we did throughout Missouri and Kansas on our way to Colorado. So more about Colorado when we hit you guys up on our next show.
It was nice. Nice trip.
So for people out there listening, be sure to check out my other podcasts and blogs at journeymymotherson.com. While you're there, pick up a copy of one of my books. And once again, safe travels, and thanks for traveling along with us.
Thank you.